Welcome to the All in All
podcast.
I am Mike.
And I'm Jamie, aka Cobra, your favorite Michigan.
Oh, all right. So today we have a special episode for you guys. It is going to be a jam-packed wrestling episode.
Jammy-packed.
That's right, jammy-packed. And we have somewhat of an interesting variable here today. We're going to talk about everything from SummerSlam to All In to the G1 and everything in between. We'll do some previews, maybe talk a little Women's Evolution pay-per-view. But with that, we will have a special guest joining us shortly. One of my good childhood friends, also a friend of Jamie.
Yep, yep.
My good buddy Doyle. And we'll actually be calling him and, trying to get him on the phone here to join the All in All podcast.
Yeah, it should be fun. I have some questions for him and see how, his wrestling is and see what he likes, dislikes, and just everything overall.
Yeah, so for those of you that do listen, we will... You'll have another opinion of a wrestling fan. Now, Jim Wells got some questions for him, like you said. So in about a minute or so, we'll bring him on here, and we'll get right down to it. So what I'm going to do is try to get him here live on the horn. And we'll do this live here and see what's up.
We don't have him Skype yet, but
Doyle? 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 All right, we're going to try to get him back on the horn here because...
experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah. For some reason, that wasn't working out too well.
Yeah, let us know how you're enjoying Raw right now. We are recording right now on a Monday night as Raw is going on as we speak.
All right, we're going to take two here.
Don't worry, you're not missing much. Roman Reigns is on.
Hey, Doyle.
Yo.
All right, so here we go. All right, so like I said before, got a good childhood friend of mine, knows his wrestling stuff in and out. We will welcome on Doyle. Welcome to the All in All podcast, brother.
Welcome, bro.
Thanks for having me. What's going on, Jamie? How you been, man?
Good, man. Can't complain, man.
You ready to talk some wrestling?
I'm watching Raw now.
Yeah, we actually
We're ready.
we got it on in the background, so maybe we'll get into that.
Roman Reigns is talking. You're not missing much.
So,
yeah, I know. Before we go, can I just comment on how terrible the B team's new entrance song is?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were just actually discussing that before you came on.
Off air.
Yeah, we're not on the B team. I don't know. What about you?
I'm with the B team. I just think I gotta bring back Battle Scars. It's the worst theme song of all time.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Absolutely.
their whole gimmick is hilarious. It's just, I don't know. I wish he was with his brother. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of routes they could go.
To the IRS family. Forget the Wyatt family.
That's awesome.
I'm all for it.
Family.
That's awesome.
I'm all for it.
Just the Shyster family.
Oh,
they just
shoot.
come out and they'll just collect taxes.
Oh shit.
There's Shyster.
That'd be pretty badass.
Shyster Incorporated. I like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just around April 15th, right around Revolution time, big time of the year.
Everybody's
Gimmick works.
and everybody who doesn't pay their taxes, they'll just attack backstage.
Exactly. Don't tell me I haven't put those to this.
All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to cover everything from SummerSlam to All In to the G1 and maybe talk a little Women's Evolution. But before we do that, Jamal, you got some questions for our guest, Mr. Doyle?
Yes. At first, are you looking forward to SummerSlam?
I mean, I have to, but I'm more looking forward to NXT than anything. I don't really like the card. Like, I'm really not feeling Lesnar reigns for the 15th time. Me
I
and
agree.
Mike saw the first one.
Well, yeah, we were there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys.
Live. Yeah. And, like, Rollins interrupting was the best part.
yeah.
That is true.
You've seen
I
it how
agree.
many times? Like, unless they're going to actually do the switch with Heyman, like, I don't know. I just can't look forward to it.
I agree.
This
I
card
agree.
is not exciting me.
No, I am looking forward just to the AJ Styles Samoa Joe match. That should be good.
Yeah, if they let them go out like they used to in the X Division, like it should be a good match.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. All right. So, do you have a favorite match, like, overall?
Like
This
of
could
all
be
time?
like, all time that you've seen,
or just one you
or
recommend.
you recommend, somebody to watch. Let's say after they listen to us.
If I was gonna tell a non-wrestling fan to watch wrestling, there's two matches.
All right, let's hear them.
The most recent would be Punk Cena at Money in the Bank.
Great match.
Great match. I agree.
Yeah,
Just
classic.
like you can watch the promo before that match and you'll know everything that's going on. That was great promo work. The match was awesome.
True.
Like everything about it. Ace Steel, Cabana before the lawsuit.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Punk kisses his family. Like just everything about that match is phenomenal.
Yeah, agreed.
And then WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart.
I mean,
Of course.
I'm a fan of that. You know that.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
And like that match is Ken Shamrock as the special. He wasn't even the ref on it. I think it was the enforcer. Or wasn't he the ref? I don't even remember.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Technically, he was the enforcer, I
okay.
think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we all know how that went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just wearing compression shorts. Like it was just a wild match. Like that was like really like the full heel Bret Hart. Like that was such a great double turn.
That is true.
That was just storytelling at its finest. Just everything about that match is just phenomenal. Austin passing out, some blood loss in the sharpshooter. Like
one of the famous images ever.
Now,
so good.
I have
a better match.
Yeah, now I have a quick question off of that, which is if they were going to do that today with like double switch and all that heel face stuff, I think there's a rivalry going on now that it could be done with. But off the top of your head, do you think there's something similar that they could do like that today?
The Roman Reigns thing? I don't know. Brock Lesnar?
I mean, I was going to say Ciampa Gargano, but...
That's true.
I don't know. I think everyone hates Ciampa like too much, like out of respect.
Yeah,
I don't know if they would cheer.
Good point.
I don't know if they would cheer Ciampa out of respect for how good of a heel he is.
That is true. I agree.
Yeah, let him ride. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It's like you can't cheer for him.
Ciampa, but everyone like loves him because of how good he is at being a bad guy.
That's true.
I just don't know if that switch would work because I don't think fans would cheer enough for Ciampa. Like Gargano's just too much of an underdog. Like, and they're never going to give him the title. Like, he's not going to have his Daniel Bryan moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they'll finally do it on the main card at some point. But
so
it's a good idea. I just can't see the fans booing.
So you don't think
Ciampa.
Gargano could win in NXT or on the pay-per-view coming up?
I think Gargano should win. I have some strange feeling that they will just not give him that win. Like, they won't give him that moment. And I think he's going to get called up after SummerSlam.
I think they will, just for the fact that rivalry's so good, and also the fact that they can kind of milk it for one more match after. But
have Gargano winning?
Have Gargano winning, yes, and then maybe even have Ciampa go up. I don't know. And then have Gargano stay there with the title for a little bit, and then go up. I don't know. I don't know because now he's with his wife. I don't know if they want to bring them up together, kind of deal. You know what I mean? But either way, it plays out.
I think, like, if Gargano should win. The way the story's been told, Gargano needs that moment.
It's true.
Absolutely.
No, you're right.
New Orleans moment.
Yeah,
I just don't know if they'll do it.
Yeah,
it seems like the obvious answer, and usually WWE stays away from the obvious answer.
And either way, it's going to be an insane match. It's going to be a good match.
Here's the thing: if Gargano wins, Roman Reigns is also winning.
Ooh. That might be a good point.
Like there won't be a cash in. Like I don't know. The only way they could, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, all right, we could get into that.
Yeah.
But all right, you got another question for him?
Oh yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Good answer. All right. This is kind of like a two-part question. Do you have a favorite WWE wrestler? You can say past or present, and a non-WWE wrestler.
Favorite of all time, easy to say Stone Cold, but Chris Jericho.
Jericho, that's
hands down.
I heard you're a Jericho-holic. So.
I would have guessed that. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shirts. The Raw's Jericho shirt I have.
Yeah, I got the Monday Night Jericho from WCW shirt.
Yeah, he's got the Nitro one.
No, the Nitro one. That's sick. I have the WWE one with the fist.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I bought that one. Yeah.
Like my ex hated wrestling. I could have showed her any clip. I showed her Jericho's debut on Raw.
Yes.
That was a great.
It's one of the most famous, debuts ever.
Just that crowd reaction seeing Jericho flash on the Tron is one of the loudest pops you'll ever hear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was like one of those. It was. I don't want to say pre-internet, but a lot of people knew. Some knew, some didn't. If you really knew the business, you kind of heard about it, but a lot of people didn't know about it. So it was like a shock.
Well, it was still at a time where the internet was like being birthed in a way.
Exactly.
And if you really dug deep into it, you could find out. For me, I didn't know anything. So I just knew he was on WCW. Then he pops up.
Right.
It was just Jericho just gassed to the gill. Up, shimmery shirt with the stupid hair, like it was that's Chris Jericho till I die.
Yeah, making the fish face.
My friend had that shimmery shirt. Ryan Dalton. I had to wear it once in a movie.
And then so non WWE guy.
Yeah, like indies. You can say Lucha.
Yeah.
Whoever. New Japan, whatever.
Right now, I'd put it on like either Hangman or Marty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a big
both from Bullet Club. Yeah. You like Marty.
Yeah, I'm a big Marty fan.
Yeah.
Big Marty fan. He'll never go to WWE, and if they do, they'll put him on 205 Live and ruin him.
All right, Paul Heyman.
Well, that was you got ahead of yourself. That was one of my next questions.
Well, but here, let me throw this. They technically did work for WWE at a third time. I love Roadkill and Danny Doring.
Oh, wow. The ECW guys. Yeah. Wow.
I was such a big fan of their tag team. Roadkill and the Amish Warrior, I don't know why.
For those of you listening, Google those names.
Yes,
ECW. Danny Doring, every finisher was like a sexual innuendo. I was like 10 years old. It was great.
That was ECW.
It was everything I wanted.
Right.
Well, yeah, and sexual innuendos. That's Jemmy. One of your favorite guys, Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan, King of Gong.
Dick wrestler Joey Ryan.
Yes. Yes.
I'm glad he's back from the dead.
Yes, that I am too. Yes,
I found him.
Remember I tweeted him something like that. I was like, "Oh, look, it's the ghost of Joey Ryan," and yeah, he liked it. I think he retweeted it. So I was like, all right, you got to keep that kayfabe.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. We met him. Remember, we met Joey Ryan.
Yeah, we met him
last year or the year before during Orlando. Remember?
Yeah, he was great in Glow, by the way.
Yes, and awesome in Glow season 1. Oh, not to mention, I saw Joey Ryan when he had the DDT title, which is a title that you can just backstage, you can ask, anybody, they have like over 1,000 people who won the title. I think a chair won the title once.
Yeah, it's
and
like
I asked him,
hardcore 24/7 thing.
Yeah, and I asked Joey, I was like, "Hey, can I take you on for the title?" And he's like, "You got a ref?" And I just laughed my ass off. I was like, "Damn it!"
Quick thing I want to touch on. I caught, but Doyle, you said you never saw Glow.
I have not watched Glow yet.
Wow.
Jesus, man.
You're missing out. You're missing out, bro.
I mean, all I have to say is Mark Maron.
Just take it slow, watch an episode or two.
I'm a Mark Maron guy. I tried to be a what the fucking year, and I couldn't do it.
Dude, Glow might be the platform that gets you there.
Give it a couple episodes. Season 1. Season 2 just finished, or was brought out, and it was really good. We did a review on it.
All right, you have it.
One of the shows I want to watch, I just haven't.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely you can get around to. Exactly.
You got
one more, which he kind of went over with his last answer. I have is any indie wrestlers you would want to see in WWE?
I mean, obviously, everyone wants to see Kenny in the box. Like, what would the Elite do in the WWE?
I mean, do we want to see that though?
I do.
Really?
I do.
It's one of those. It's one of those. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't know.
Like, tell me you don't want to see Rollins Omega.
That's true. You will get some dream matches if it's done correctly. If it's done correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like their characters are gonna go to shit, but I think we can get some awesome matches out of it. Like Omega versus AJ in WWE would be awesome.
Well, like you saw, they're trying hard to get them.
But it all
that's what I heard.
It all falls down into like the players that come over should all get the AJ Styles treatment, and they don't.
Yeah, they're just. You know what though? They're just gonna give those dudes literally like open checkbook. Like how much is this gonna cost us?
They should. Yeah.
Well, not to mention, what was it? Vince was out of his mind, like pissed when he heard ROH was trying to get MSG or trying to sell out Madison Garden. Yeah. And now what he's gonna do? He's gonna try to get as many people. Right. And now he's trying to get as many people, trying to like in a way sabotage their pay-per-views. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
But what can you do?
Honestly, I don't want to see Marty. I think they would ruin him.
Yeesh.
Agreed.
Completely ruin him. Hangman in WWE could be awesome, or Nick Aldis.
Oh, Nick Aldis. That's a good one.
Yeah. And
he's definitely WWE material.
I'll give him, because I've seen a lot of TNA matches with him and all. He has gotten better on the mic. He was terrible at first, but, he's one of those quiet wrestlers. But he did get better as time progressed in TNA. And then, of course, and I guess now he's a champion NWA. He's really good.
Yeah.
And
that match with Flip was awesome.
Oh,
I did not see it, but I want to, yeah.
I'm recently on the Flip train. I mean, I've always had my eye on him, but, more recently, I've been watching him closer. Yeah.
And then the funny stuff with him and Marty.
Yeah, it's so good. Wait, is Nick Aldis married to Mickie James still?
I believe so.
That's two people I'd pay to watch have sex. They're both extremely good.
Alrighty. That's our extra bonus question right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just in case anyone was wondering about that. They are so good looking. It's a great looking couple.
Would you pay to watch Rich Swann and Su Yung?
No. Not unless Su Yung is doing like a blood ritual on Rich Swann.
Oh, yeah. True.
Did you know that Mickie James posed naked in a magazine? Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, pre-boob job and such, but yeah. Oh, did you know that, Mike?
At WrestleMania, I called the Page sex tape.
Oh, I've told him 1,000 times what you did at WrestleMania 31.
Shaking my head. All those virgin ears over there. All those virgin ears.
I won't repeat it, but
I mean, you could. This is an adult theme.
I'll describe it real quick from my perspective. WrestleMania 31, your first wrestling experience in a way. 7-year-old kid behind us. It was a tag match with AJ Lee against the Bellas, I think.
I don't remember. I think
something
so.
Like that. Yeah. I think it was when they were doing the best friend gimmick.
Yeah, and just halfway through the match, a couple drinks flowing. My good buddy Doyle here stands up and lets Levi Stadium know that he would eat a steak off of Paige's asshole.
Wow.
Still one of the greatest, heckles, I guess you could say.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but wow.
I think we all would, but...
I think we all agree we would.
And this was during a bathroom match, so it was quiet.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure.
Yeah, that traveled, and I did not look good because of it.
She might have heard it in the ring.
Yeah, it was not awesome. Know your audience.
Yeah, exactly, right. But all right. Well, speaking of women here, I guess we could talk about. Are you interested in the all women's Evolution pay per view?
No, it's gonna be
No.
terrible.
All right,
Well,
next question.
Would you
No, I'm
say
just kidding.
would you say, well, to stay on that kind of topic, is Paige one of your favorite female wrestlers, or?
Yeah, I will say there's gonna be a couple good matches. I couldn't care less about this whole pay-per-view. Like it's all.
I mean,
like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah,
Didn't TNA do this like 10 years ago?
yes, they've been
Like,
doing
it's
it.
all a gimmick.
They've
Like,
done it like a while ago. Yeah.
It's all a gimmick. I could care less. Like, great, you're putting all women on a pay-per-view and make up for Saudi Arabia. I understand.
Mae Young
The
Classic.
matches aren't going to be that good. There's going to be 2 good matches on a card of 10. I can't do it.
yeah. No, I agree.
It's going to be another bad pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'll watch the highlights.
Yeah, I might watch it.
Yeah, I honestly, as long as if they do Carmella versus Becky Lynch and some sort of like, if they do an evening gown match, I'll watch.
No,
Other than that,
probably
I'll
not.
watch the 10-minute breakdown on YouTube the next day.
yeah, true. I agree. Well,
I
okay.
don't mean to sound sexist. I just really could care less about the pay-per-view. I don't think it's going to be good. Like I just said.
Yeah, no,
I have no interest in it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that 100%. I mean, I think they should build themselves up a little bit more. I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be botchamania, but there's a lot of cleanup work that they're going to have to do editing-wise if they want to show this live.
Well, the whole thing where like they want to be past all that and evening gown matches and all that, and like just focus on wrestling, which I understand, but yeah, they got to get better at their craft, or at least put people that can actually wrestle on the card.
And with having said that, I mean, Doyle, you could answer this. I mean, like, what woman do you even want to see come back, or like, what woman do you want to see wrestling? I mean, I don't even have a name.
Bailey, Sasha. I want that match. I think that's when they're going to do it. I think that's why they put them back together for SummerSlam. I think that's when you'll get your breakup. That's when it'll be one of your marquee matches. Who's that chick? What is Tanya Storm? Talia Storm?
Oh,
Tony
Storm.
Storm. Tony Storm. Yeah.
The
Australian
chick on the Mae Young Classic?
Yeah, she's really good.
She's a fox. She's great at wrestling and she's gorgeous. I'd love to see her.
That's one of Jeremy's favorites.
That's one of my faves, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that one band under the eye.
Yeah.
Thing. Oh,
The baseball thing, yeah.
She write Tebow 316.
Yeah, exactly.
Tebow 3. Exactly. She's going to have to play some football.
Like, I just don't see what they're going to do, because they're going to do it, obviously, an all-women's announce crew, too. Like,
yeah, it's going to be all women.
Mae Young out there tonight, too. Like, I think they're kind of prepping her for that. Like,
right.
And
then the possible tag team, tag team champs.
Oh, tag team titles, yeah.
But then they're going to have to call up more women. I don't know. It's just, I don't get what the hell's going on there. I really don't.
It could be that's why they're having the Mae Young Classic now, so maybe they can, pick and choose a couple of women from there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
And what's her name? They brought up out of nowhere from Nikki Cross. She's been shown on.
I haven't even seen her on SmackDown.
They had like a thing for the announcement for the women's.
Yeah, she was front.
She was like front and center, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, did they even like bring her up? I know she was doing a lot of like house shows, but I didn't know that they brought her up. So maybe.
Yeah.
So
I think she's in that like middle zone if she's doing the house shows and
like,
tours, but
like
I think
both,
she's technically still on NXT TV.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
But she hasn't been on that either. Honestly, if they do a ladder match, I'd love to see Kairi Sane drop that elbow.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
I'm a big Lucha fan, and her being in the Black Lotus.
Oh my god!
I didn't even fucking know it was the same girl, but that elbow is
insane.
I mean, I would love to see that off the top of a cage or something. I mean,
did she do it off the top of a cage?
Yeah.
In Lucha?
Was it in Lucha she did it?
Yeah, she didn't. Remember, she was at Black Lotus, and they had that.
Maybe
they had that match. Yeah. Remember, I think it was Mil Muertes, and then like they all interrupted. I think she jumped
Yeah,
off
maybe.
the top
Okay,
of the
all right. I
cage,
could be wrong. Yeah.
did the elbow.
But again, WWE
Sick.
ring, whatever.
Sick.
Yeah.
Fucking sick. And then when she does it like
I
nothing.
don't know. I just love to see her do something wild. That elbow is gorgeous. Like, there's nothing nicer. Like, it's like it might be the nicest like looking move in all of wrestling right now.
Ember Moon.
Like, it's just the way she does it. The eclipse, pretty dope.
Yeah, we so the MegaCon here in Orlando, she actually came. You were getting your pop signed by Braun or something like that.
Yeah, by Braun.
By Strowman. And yeah, she came out and said what up to the people and signed some stuff. But
she did an up down 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 thing.
Yeah.
But it was funny because we saw her at an NXT show, and she was like,
we saw her debut match.
In NXT, yeah, it was like a tryout. I think it was either a tryout or a debut. It was like a dark match, and she did that move, and like the crowd went nuts.
Yeah, the guy next to us was like, the guy next to us was like, yeah, you don't really need to watch her, just watch her finisher. And then we were like, nobody's paying attention. She hits the fucking finisher, and everybody goes nuts.
Off the top rope. It's like, what?
It's bananas. The eclipse is bananas.
Yeah.
She hits it clean almost every time, too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good at that. All right, let's, well, what do you want to go into next? You want to do All In, SummerSlam, G1? What are you looking forward to here?
Whatever you guys got on me. I'm just literally sitting here mad that who's the Florida guy? What's his name?
Titus O'Neil.
The Titus World Slide.
Titus O'Neil, yeah.
That's too much thigh.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of big guys with the tight, I don't know, underwear. I don't even know what you say.
Yes, we're tights. Yeah.
I think he needs to have pants.
Or at least shorts. Or
yeah, sorry. It was just literally on TV. That's why I said it. Yeah, whatever you guys got next.
Well, real quick, sort of a sad day in my book, but real quick, we'll just touch base. What did you think about Jim the Anvil Neidhart and all that stuff? Were you a fan?
Honestly, yeah, who doesn't love the Anvil? The fact that the guy was still alive, mind-blowing. The guy was smoking crack with the Bulldog before Wembley. Like,
oh, yeah, 99, what was it,
wow.
90, yeah.
Wow.
Dude. Well, yeah, I actually, I was going to just say, I actually was trying to figure out how he died because I didn't see any articles. And my first thought was, like, drinking because him and Ric Flair, like, they can't even be in the same radius when they get wasted together. But, yeah, I mean, it sucks, but he was definitely a monster.
Watching, like, Total Divas, like, he had a bunch of, like, complications. He was, like, heart, kidney, like, he had, like, organ issues, like, like, he did have, like, health issues. So I don't think it was from, like, prolonged drug use now. It was sure stuff that messed him up earlier and just caught up to him now. But, yeah, from what I remember seeing on Total Divas, he was, like, kind of, like, it wasn't like he was going to die, like, any minute, but, you know.
Yeah, it was rough. Well, yeah, so...
Great goatee.
Yeah, one of the most famous.
The Blue Meanie actually said he has a goatee because of him, which I don't know if that's true, but...
Interesting.
Makes sense.
But speaking of Total Divas, and I think I might have filled you in on this, Doyle, I got blocked by Lana on Twitter, like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I was watching Banshee yesterday, and some guy was doing coke off of her boobs.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever seen that show. Episode, I think, 5, season 1.
She's on there?
She's,
Banshee?
she's topless for one
for
scene, and some guy's doing blow off of her tits.
On Showtime, I believe? Cinemax, I'm sorry. Cinemax. Ooh.
Yeah, write that down.
Interesting.
I know this is a wrestling, this is a wrestling podcast. We just digress. Banshee might be the greatest show ever made.
Wow. I've heard of it. I never. It's one of those shows I need to watch.
There's an Amish girl who has sex constantly. In the first 10 minutes of the series, somebody gets killed with a bottle of A1 steak sauce.
Oh my god,
I'll have to
that's
check
amazing.
I'll have to check it out.
There's a giant gay albino, and I won't tell you what happens with him.
Oh god, I can't even imagine.
There's an Asian trade. It's the most ridiculous show you've ever seen.
Wow.
Now you got me hooked.
Is there like a plot to this?
Yeah, the plot is
I can't stop watching.
Bunch of craziness. Is that the plot?
I digress. I had to share that since the Lana thing came up.
No, it's wrestling
No,
related.
that's fine. Yeah, there was a wrestler on there. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is wrestling related.
It's wild. And then you gotta watch, fellas.
We'll do. Yeah, we'll put that on the list there. But yeah, so fuck Lana if she ever listens to this podcast. But what do we got? Let's see. So covered Anvil, R.I.P., big fan, Heart Foundation, yada yada yada.
G1. We can talk about G1.
We can talk a little bit. Yeah, a little spoiler alert. Have you been keeping up with the G1? Do you know who won, Doyle?
The Ace, Tanahashi.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Was that a surprise to you? Who were you rooting for? Was there a favorite match you had in the G1?
I honestly kind of more so highlight the G1. I didn't really watch full matches. No, not surprising that he won because I kind of feel like he's getting older, and I know he's one of the guys that I've heard going to WWE.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like, in terms of people they've talked about. So I kind of figured they'd give him another run or something like that.
Right.
I think based off what you said, they could have a whole I don't want to say Asian division, but they could do the whole hard hitting Suzuki style and just go ham, dude. With anity really from New Japan. Yeah, those Japanese guys.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good wrestlers there.
It can be great. And then the whole G1 was great. The Bullet Club OGs, the Firing Squad, winning the title. They won the Neverweight Open title.
Yeah, that's right. I've become a big fan of Tama Tonga recently. He's talking mad shit to Roman Reigns on Twitter.
And the voice, man, does not
I'm a big Tama Tonga guy.
All right, yeah. So you know.
That's funny. He does
the gun son.
The gun, yeah.
Dude, he's so funny, and I would pay a lot of money to see him versus Roman Reigns in New Japan.
Yeah.
Dude, their matches are just them just cursing at other people. It's great.
He comes out with the shirt. What does the shirt say again? It's the 6-star shirt or whatever. He's like, "Fuck you, I don't need stars."
I don't need it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an animal. He's awesome. I love him.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my up and coming favorites, I guess, that WWE could sign.
Never get signed. He'll never be signed.
I fucking hope not. I really hope not, because I'm not a fan of all.
Never be signed.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these guys going to WWE. I like the underground stuff. I like the small arenas. I like the more organic feel.
Right.
But
and WWE would not know how to use them.
Yeah. But having said that, we were also there for AJ. We were at the Royal Rumble when AJ Styles debuted.
Yeah.
And that was fucking nuts.
Nuts. Insane.
But
crowd went insane.
For every one they do right, they do 4 wrong. Just look at Seth Ferguson and Chad Too Bad.
Chad Ferguson.
It sucks.
It's true though, yeah.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know, it's we could talk about that all day.
I mean,
it's just one of those things where the Asuka thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Asuka's getting mistreated on the main roster, or you don't care?
She can't talk. They don't know what to do with her, so I don't care.
Well, that's another thing too. Is Vince? That's one of Vince's biggest peeves. Same thing with Shinsuke. He can't talk, and that's probably the reason why. I mean, he has a belt now, but
he's
that's
just
probably
holding
another
it.
reason.
Yeah,
exactly. It's trying to help him.
Her not being able to talk, I knew that was going to happen. There wasn't a chance in hell that she was going to make it.
Yeah, true. All right, well, let's
to bring up something. Sorry to go back. There's a lot of rumors. I don't know if you heard of Matt Riddle about him possibly coming to NXT.
Yeah.
Bro,
if they can keep that going, if they can keep that going with his gimmick and all, he'll be fine. But we'll see.
Are they gonna let him smoke weed or what's going on?
I don't know.
Dude, he might be able to.
He might be able to.
I mean, I think they got a new physician down there. They're experimenting with how to keep the body healthy at the NXT training center.
Yeah, exactly.
We're big fans of Matt Riddle. We've seen him a lot in person.
Extremely nice dude.
Yeah. Matt, cool.
Yeah, I'm all for him. for him. He was also on that terrible UFC Calgary card 10 years ago. 6 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he
Did
was
he
on
win? He won, right?
he was on a 4-fight win streak. I think he tapped the guy out.
Oh wow.
Yep, tapped him out. He was like a last-minute replacement, I believe.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
Yeah, he's
I'll have to check him
bro.
out.
Yeah,
He's a bro.
Evolve is bro.
Evolve is bro. I have that shirt somewhere.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
lot of wrestling shirts. While we're on the topic, I guess, what's some of your favorite wrestling shirts, Doyle? You got some?
Brother Me Softly. So good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hands down, one of my favorite shirts. Honestly, a lot of Marty. I don't know if you guys saw the newest Being the Elite.
I didn't see the
has a
newest
villain.
one. No, I know the match
It
announcement.
came out on Sunday.
Okay.
He has a button-down villain.
Oh,
Button-down
yeah.
short sleeve shirt.
it looks sick. I know you're talking about.
That is unbelievably awesome.
Yeah.
Damn, now I gotta.
Yeah, I gotta show you. Yeah, sorry. It looks really good. I know you're talking about. Yeah, that just came out.
I saw it and was like, I gotta order this right away. Like there wasn't even a question in my mind if I was getting this shirt.
it looks sick. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Just all of his tees are great. Obviously the Young Bucks put out good merch usually.
Oh yeah, they're always good.
Jimmy has a bunch of Young Bucks stuff.
Yeah. I love the Bucks, even when they're in Generation Meat.
TNA shout out.
Yeah. Dude, like their opening match, their first match, you see me in there cheering.
Yeah, big TNA guy.
I've seen you in so many clips.
Yeah, I was back in the day.
Yeah. If you watch TNA, just look for
You
a
might
big
see
Spanish
me.
dude in the front
Yeah.
row.
Yeah, especially the better days.
It's not getting
But,
bad.
It's not. It's all right.
One of my favorite shirts that I have is I have a purple Bailey Hug Like a Champ shirt.
Wow.
Ooh.
That
Wow.
is super tight and has no sleeves anymore.
Wow.
For those of you listening, Doyle's a big cut off the sleeves guy.
Oh, nice.
Which, I like the style. You always look good in it.
Yeah,
I like
don't
it.
do sleeves. Yeah.
Well, have
I'm
you seen
big
they
fan
started
of that
doing
shirt.
that for WWE?
Kevin Owens does that, yeah.
Yeah, he gets a new shirt. Yeah. If you watch his DVD, Kevin Owens did that.
You know what I love about Kevin Owens? Everyone on WrestleMania and SummerSlam, they come out new gear, fresh gear. Kevin Owens just looks like he put on a brand new shirt and T-shirt that he got out of the laundry that morning.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Hey, you got any
Yeah.
gear? All right, and just cut off the sleeves, and he's good to go.
Yeah.
Very simple. Very simple.
Yeah, some of the
Well, that's how he designed his first shirt. I don't know if you guys ever saw that.
the one like his first match against CJ
With
Parker.
the tape.
Oh yeah.
KO with the tape.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever heard that story. He had some ridiculous outfit on,
Yeah.
and he's like, "This sucks." And he threw on a pair of shorts, got some tape, and wrote KO in tape on a shirt, and they loved it so much that made
Yeah.
that his gimmick.
Yeah, I think
he
I've
liked
heard
it.
that.
He was
yeah.
gonna wear a singlet, or it was like Regal was like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Why are you wearing that?" or some shit.
Speaking
Oh,
of,
my God.
I just want to give a shout out to fucking Juice Robinson, who's
Oh, wow.
cutting the best promos, I believe, in New
Yeah.
Japan, going from CJ Parker fighting Kevin Owens in his debut to, I think, the best promo guy in New Japan right now.
You know what's funny too? I just saw the other day. You know who debuted against CJ Parker also? Roman Reigns.
Oh, God, don't tell me that.
It's in NXT.
Liaki?
Yeah, Leaki.
Leaki? Yeah.
But yeah, so
What a nerd.
just real quick, a couple of my favorite shirts. I got of course the Adam Cole Baby shirts. We all know that.
Yeah.
Pentagon, big Pentagon fan
Oh, yeah.
here. Sato Miedo
You're
shirt.
pumped for Pentagon. Then you're pumped for All In.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. We're getting into that. Yeah,
You were
looks
you
so
were
good.
sleeping, and I was like, dude, check the match they just
Yeah.
announced.
You're like, check what I just tweeted. I'm like, all right. Like, holy shit.
So yeah, we could segue right in here to the All In pay-per-view, which I mean, is it a pay-per-view? What I mean, just
Yes.
industrial revolution of like.
Yeah. It's just
It's
like
on pay-per-view.
it's a combo show. I don't know, like of everything
It's
good in wrestling.
officially on pay-per-view. Officially pre-show being broadcasted on cable.
It is now what I
In
understand.
America.
Yeah, that's right. There's now what I understand, like WrestleMania, where they're doing it all week. There's like 5 or 6 days of shows and like Starcast, Podcast Row they're doing.
Yeah, almost like their own WrestleMania weekend kind of deal, which is going to be tight.
But yeah, so Doyle, while you're here, why don't you tell us about some of the cool stuff you're looking forward to and like All In? And I know you're a big fan of Being the Elite.
Huge Being the Elite fan. So hyped right now. I think that's some of the best content being put out on the internet. Great storylines constantly. Like, the reason I fell in love with Hangman was him getting kidnapped.
Oh, yeah. When he disappeared.
Wow, I forgot about that.
He just runs out, does a moonsault with his hands duct taped, mouth duct taped.
Oh, and
and lands it?
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
And lands it?
Was he in handcuffs or was he duct taped?
No, his hands were duct taped.
Okay.
Wow.
He got kidnapped by the corporate stooges.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, dude, him doing the moonsault off the balcony in Manhattan, like,
Literally.
That show is just brought
Yeah,
in for the attention of so many people. Like, look at what they did for SDU. Like,
True,
the
yeah.
amount of merch that the dudes have sold off that. I just think everything Being Elite's doing is great. All In's unbelievable. Like, even, I don't know if you've watched this on Cody's channel, it's called All Us.
All Us, yeah, he just came out with that.
Really?
Yeah, that was his big, his big announcement thing.
It's him and it's like them doing interviews with the Bucks and Cody talking about behind the scenes. I think the card is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The battle royal for the right to fight Jay Lethal for the title.
Oh yeah, the over budget battle royal?
Yeah, they call it the overbooked battle royal. Colt Cabana's in it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
Really big is in that.
Jordan Grace, the women are in that. Yeah, Jordan Grace. There's a bunch of other people that are on there.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think real quick, my problem, like, so Being the Elite, right? Great, groundbreaking, all that stuff. That's one of the issues I have. If and when they go to WWE, that might disappear. Which, I mean,
that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it would.
Kind of like with the Hardys.
I think it'd be like an up, up, down, down.
I think
they keep that. I think if they're going to WWE, they're gonna want to keep that.
You think that's like in the contract where that's like their own creative control?
Yeah, kind of like the Hardys had.
Maybe it's not Being the Elite exactly, but they will have a show similar to Being the Elite, where they have creative control on content for their web series.
Will it be cheesy though?
No, I think they just wouldn't be able to curse. Like, they wouldn't be able to say, like, that's about the only difference of it.
They wouldn't be able to kill Adam Cole or Joey Ryan.
Yeah, they won't be able to kill Joey Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Adam Cole,
Adam Cole's ghost was,
Yeah,
they make an appearance again.
Quick little story. I met Adam Cole at Universal Studios when I was working at Rip Ride Rocket. So I met him and Britt Baker, actually. Showed him where the lockers were. That's my claim to fame with Adam Cole.
That's awesome. Not to mention, we saw him at the convention, just walking.
Oh, yeah, we shook his hand.
I think All In is going to be one of the best things that happen to wrestling.
Will All In be better than... Well, obviously it would be better than WrestleMania.
It's going to be better than SummerSlam, 100%.
Will it be better than Dominion?
Best pay-per-view of the year. Best pay-per-view of the year.
Better than Dominion?
Wrestle Kingdom was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
How much did you love that Naito and Jericho match?
Oh, dude. I hate that Jericho's fat, but then he explained why he's fat over there.
Yeah.
I forgot what podcast he was on, but he explained why he got fat for over there. And it's because their heels are, like, typically fatter.
Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't hear that, yeah.
Yeah, he's fat for a reason. Like, he didn't just bulk up. Like, he did it intentionally for over there.
That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So, honestly, everything Jericho does is gold. The guy literally he's gold.
Oh, yeah. Hangman's going against Joey Janela. That should be good.
Well,
yeah, Hangman Joey Janela. You got You got Christopher Daniels versus Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
Because Daniels
yeah.
Amell, a murdering fan of dick wrestler Joey Ryan.
The best part I love about All In is like they just make it up, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't even matter what the storyline is because you know the match is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So they could be like, "Oh, this guy's dead. We just killed this dude," but like, and then you know that it's going to be an insane match.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Omega Pentagon, all this Cody, and like Marty Scurll versus Okada.
Yeah, Scurll versus Okada.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Over budget battle royal. Yeah. The Briscoe brothers versus SoCal Uncensored. The Golden
you got the
Elite,
card there?
Yeah, right here. Golden Elite versus Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito.
Well, okay, with that match, this is where I thought like they were going to do the Lucha Brothers, yada yada yada.
Yeah, but when they didn't have them on.
But they weren't announcing Kenny, they weren't announcing Pentagon, and then obviously the other day when they announced it, I almost lost my shit, dude. Like I was in the other room and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah.
And then you know Flip Gordon showing up.
Oh, they're gonna have him in there.
That's
He's probably gonna be an over. He could be the winner.
Dude, that's the best storyline going.
Oh yeah,
it's Flip Gordon not being at all in. It's better than anything. It's gonna be insane, man. And no matter where I'm at, we're gonna watch it. Like we're ordering it. We're gonna.
Yeah,
Nick
I
Aldis.
just have a lot of high hopes for that pay-per-view.
Yeah, Nick Aldis,
I think
Cody.
It's gonna be really, really good.
I think it's gonna stand the test of time too. Like it's gonna be one of those things similar to the Dominion and the Wrestle Kingdoms they put out, where I mean you could just watch it any day of the year, and it's not like, oh well, that was 10 years ago. The storyline sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys ready? A little inside scoop.
Oh shoot.
The Bucks and Marty were recently at Duchess Stadium, home of your Hudson Valley Renegades.
Hey!
Nice.
Last weekend, and I wasn't able to attend, but I had friends in attendance, and they announced that if All In is as successful as they think it is, and it already kind of is, All In 2 is taking place in New York.
Ooh, it's a little inside scoop. Spoiler alert,
nice.
Maybe.
Nice.
All In 2, yeah, you heard it here first from Doyle. That's some good info.
Listen, I wasn't there, but that's what my sources at the Dutch told me.
Nice.
I think the Renegades is definitely a good source for spoilers.
Yeah, they were there this weekend. They were in Danbury, Connecticut, doing NEW promos.
Oh wow.
Real quick, I just want to point out that I am in love with Ruby Riott. I don't care if she looks like a fucking whatever.
Yo, Sonya Deville?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
By the way. Once they untied her hair, once they untied Sonya Deville's hair, oh my god, secret smoke show.
She is like,
for days.
That's true.
She's definitely
for days, put me in a chokehold.
She's definitely one of those closet women that like.
Yeah.
Once she gets up to the main roster, people are like, "Oh, Sonya Deville's hot." It's like, no, you got to notice it now. Like, you got to see what's brewing here.
It's the whole lesbian thing with her, It scares people away.
Well, her and Mandy Rose, I think, are like roommates, and it's like weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Well, Mandy Rose is a gift from the gods.
All right, Corey Graves.
Yeah, so is Liv Morgan. Like, what an idiot.
Oh my gosh.
Liv Morgan, fun fact, used to work at Hooters.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, good. She should. Enzo, what an idiot. Like, Enzo's a moron.
Oh, Enzo Amore is, yeah. I mean, if he was getting that.
You're gonna do coke with that ugly chick in Phoenix and leave Liv Morgan? Moron. You deserve it.
We have an Enzo Amore story and a Mojo Rawley story where we went to a
MGK concert.
Machine Gun Kelly concert. NXT was there for some reason. We saw Aaliyah, who you talked to.
Yeah.
Mojo Rawley, who I promise you, he's the same person.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether he's in the ring or out in public. It was so cool.
Yeah.
I believe it. Yeah, dude, he's Gronk's boy. Like, come on.
Oh, dude, he was the coolest dude.
Yeah. Nice.
And then Enzo Amore comes out. We saw him. He's like,
whatever.
"Yo, how you doing?" And then he's like, he gives us like a nod and then throws his hood up. 2 months later, he's got like a domestic violence case about.
And then he was arguing with his girlfriend probably the whole night. We saw.
Yeah, we saw it firsthand.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Enzo Amore, but yeah, Enzo Amore's a fucking moron. And I'm actually on Simon Gotch's, who's now Simon. The fuck's his name? Whatever he is in Ring of Honor. Yeah.
Yeah. It was an MLW now.
Yeah.
Waller.
Yeah. So do you watch Lucha Underground at all, Mr. Doyle?
I've watched clips. I couldn't tell you what channel El Rey is. I don't know if I even have it.
Oh, that's right, the New York
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
so
Bios and I didn't have it.
Well,
I have Spectrum now, and I have yet to encounter it, and I have every channel.
Well, yeah, I know New York recently, like, they cut a bunch of channels as they have been for the past, like, 10 years. But we get, Lucha, El Rey, all that. Great channel.
Oh, yeah.
We watch Lucha every week. I'm a big fan of Lucha. A big fan of my girl, Evilise, who we've met.
Yep. Taya.
Got autographs. Taya.
Taya Valkyrie.
Taya's your girl.
Yeah.
But the good news is...
Taya Valkyrie's too thick.
She...
Come on, John Morrison, do better.
No.
Well,
I will defend Taya on this part, which she got bigger when she came to TNA.
Yeah.
Which I was just going to say that we went to TNA Redemption, and TNA is basically Lucha Underground now.
Basically.
Gotcha.
But
half the people are there anyway.
Taya, I will say, definitely used to look better. We've met her a couple times, but yeah, she definitely used to look better.
Really nice.
But
Alright.
too big for your helping.
I've seen. Yeah, no, she's hot. You know, like, she's like, you know, I'm like down to get beaten up, but like not literally beaten up. Like, I don't know. I mean, Lucha's awesome. Like, all the clips I've seen, I'm, like, really into it. I just, like I said, I can't find the channel to save my life.
It's unfortunate that you can't watch it like that.
It is.
Because it's super good, and you get,
so good.
Dude, fucking Jack Swagger's in it now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Watch it.
But I'll watch the first 3 seasons. Don't watch this season.
Hey, blue chip, ladies and gentlemen. That's blue chip right there. JR.
So have you been to any? What's the last wrestling show you've been to? I guess we'll ask.
An NXT that was in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The main event was Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Austin Aries.
Ooh, you're a big
Very
Austin
nice.
Aries guy, right?
I don't mind him. I like Joe.
Yeah.
I like Finn.
And you want to know? I got the hookup. My friend works for WWE.
Oh, there you go.
Fourth row.
Oh, nice.
WWE employee Sam Roberts sat directly behind me.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, Sam Roberts.
Yeah, we're all Sam Roberts fans here.
Not Sam.
We're all big.
Yeah.
We're all big Dan Soder fans, also.
Oh, yeah, Dan Soder. Yes, I love him, man.
Oh,
That's
dude,
I know,
Dan
Doyle,
Soder-
you're a big fan.
Dan Soder's the man. The bonfire is great.
That is Bigfoot.
I'm slowly
Bigfoot.
introducing Jamal to Dan Soder.
His giant impersonation.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to Dan Soder, Big J Okerson, The Bonfire, their radio show on Sirius. So funny.
Oh wow. I'll have to check
Yeah,
it out.
I showed you the
Yeah.
dude that was on Impractical
Yeah.
Jokers that one episode.
Okay.
I told you about it.
Yeah. Big J Okerson, hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah,
So funny.
definitely.
And then that'll introduce you to Luis J. Gomez, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Dude's from Nyack, and he took one of the picks.
The Puerto Rican rattlesnake. I love it.
It's up your alley, Puerto Rican rattlesnake. You're the Puerto Rican cobra over here.
I'm the cobra, yeah. That's the rattlesnake.
The Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Out of his mind.
Oh, well, they won't.
So, is there
Yeah, Sam Roberts sat in front of me. Wife is wonderful. She's lovely. She's wonderful. She's very nice. Great conversationalist.
I was gonna say, how is his wife? I don't think I've even seen a picture
No,
of
I
her.
don't think I've
I
seen
don't even know what she looks like.
She's pretty. She's pretty. She's really nice. I talk to her a lot.
Oh.
So we're like, we're getting out. I'm kind of fucked up, and we're walking into the show, and I see him, and I'm just like, Sandy Bray Muffin! And I'm like messing around the whole time, and then bam, he's sitting behind us when we get inside the show. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's a good story.
So,
yeah, I was just pulling out old O&A bits.
So let's see here. What do we got? Is there anything wrestling related that you have a strong opinion on, or you want to talk about that we haven't covered?
Hulk Hogan being back is wild.
Is it official?
I don't know what they're gonna do with him. The guy's
okay. So the Hulk Hogan thing.
Shop.
Well, yeah, right down the sort of like a couple blocks down the street, we have a Hulk Hogan beach shop down here in Orlando, Florida.
Oh yeah.
We've been in there a few times. Very interesting visits, I will say. Hulk Hogan, does his stature and because of what he's done, or has too much time passed where it's like, fuck you, Hogan.
Or fuck you.
Like, go take a walk. I mean, is it still big?
I don't even care about that. I'm more upset that he finds all his tweets, HH. Like, you know what to do? Reverse my account, you jerk off.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, who else is running your Twitter, and who else tweets for you?
Oh, it drives me fucking nuts when he does it.
And I just,
if you guys want to laugh, talking about Dan Soder's Andre the Giant, you want to be
Oh, Doyle. What's up? Say that again?
Will Sasso doing Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay. Will Sasso.
Yeah. Because there's Hulk Hogan, and he's like, who's here, brother? You gotta do this, dude. And he starts talking like this, and like this is when Terry shows up. What's the brother?
Oh, wow, nice.
And then he starts talking like this. Oh, dude, it's so good. He does Terry and he does Hulk. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's a nice twist on it.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to think of what other wrestling news has occurred.
Yeah, I'm not too. So for the athletes such as like the New Day and Titus O'Neil, like, I mean, do you care if Hulk Hogan's back or not? Like, it shouldn't be a big deal, or should it be like?
I mean, if he's really racist, then I guess it's a problem. If he's just an idiot, I mean, look, the guy was illegally taped sex tape.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bubba the Love Sponge is gonna put you under. Like,
yeah. Like, who hasn't said some shit in private that, like, if it got out, they'd be in a lot of trouble, you know?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you can't go, like, in the time machine and be like, I mean, we've all done, I've done plenty of dumb shit that, like, you know, I mean, yeah, it's just, come on.
Like, if anyone knows about illegally taped sex tapes and shit, it's Xavier Woods. Like, you don't want that shit getting out.
I was just about to say, he can't really say anything. I've seen some videos that, like, you know, of Paige, where there's some money shots on the Divas Championship.
in those videos, he proved he has no problem with white people.
There you go.
There you go.
It's a great point.
We'll say that. He was up close.
Do you, real quick, do you have any opinions on the wrestling video games? I mean, every year they're kind of the same.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of gave up on them. I didn't play last year's. I haven't played 2K18 yet.
Yeah, Sam's. Yeah,
same.
It's like the same shit. Like, they never change anything. Like, it's, you know.
Yeah,
just like what new NXT guys in there. It's like, it's about it.
Yeah, and the promo. Oh, well, real quick, I guess we'll get your opinion on Ronda Rousey. What do you think about Ronda Rousey so far?
Her 2 pay-per-view matches have been very good. In that Nia Jax match, she sold her ass off.
Holy shit.
She was bumping for the industry.
We were, the moment it happened, we were kind of debating, like, if she had a concussion, but then obviously, like, giving it some thought, we're like, dude, she really knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
That bump into the wall on the outside is the one you're talking about, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, she was bumping for the industry, and I can appreciate that.
It's true.
Like, anyone who's willing to break their body for my entertainment is all good in my book. And she earned it. She earned, like, she had 2 pay-per-view matches, 2, right? And then 1 on Raw.
Yeah, correct.
And her two pay-per-view matches have somewhat stolen the show on both.
Yeah, she was awesome
Yeah, I
at
would agree.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I was
It's
shocked.
pretty impressive. You gotta give her that.
Yeah, it's true.
See, all right, adding that in, Evolution.
Yeah.
Her 4 horsewomen.
Well, okay.
Versus the WWE's 4 horsewomen. Because all 4 of those chicks are signed now.
Well, I was gonna say
That's true,
I'm a big
they're
Shayna Baszler fan. I met her on Twitch. Long story.
You
met her
in New Orleans.
WrestleMania.
And the other horsewoman I met, what's her name too?
Jessamine Duke.
Yeah. Really nice.
I'm a big fan. 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen.
She was the last one to sign, and then she just signed.
Yeah, Jessamine Duke.
Not to mention,
super nice.
Well, not to mention that girl Marina's banging Roderick Strong. They're married.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
That's like Roddy's wife. Yeah, so she's getting the boom.
I like it.
Oh,
boom. He's actually wearing an Undisputed Era shirt right now.
Yeah.
Love it. I gotta get a.
I got the Adam Cole shirt.
I gotta get the new one.
That's my guy.
Complete the collection. Seth Rollins doesn't show up to this contract signing. They shut up.
Yeah, I mean,
he was in Shanghai.
Yeah, we got it in the background. Kurt Angle, real quick, grade him as a GM. Do you like it? Is it too oversaturated? He does great acting.
As a GM, he's terrible. He makes the worst decisions.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think Corbin's better, honestly.
Like, if you want to case into it, like, he genuinely is the dumbest GM of all time. Like, he just makes terrible decisions. Like, kayfabe only, terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Like okay, overall, I'll do that batch. All right.
Like, and what sucks is they kind of spoiled something that I was going to talk about in SummerSlam part of this podcast. Pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh.
Are you a Ziggler fan?
Oh, yeah. The guy works. He had sex with Amy Schumer before she got fat.
True.
I still enjoy
it.
it.
No, I'm a big Ziggler guy. I like them.
And now he does stand up. Go figure.
His roast battle.
I will say his comedy is actually pretty good.
I did see that clip. Yeah, with the roast. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing a show SummerSlam weekend in New York. Caroline, Dolph Ziggler and friends.
Caroline.
Yeah.
Young, like Heath Slater.
Oh, nice.
You can go to it?
I'm thinking about it. Zack Ryder's doing it. Zack Caroline.
Nice.
I gotta see if still tickets available.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Check it out.
All right. Well, nice. I think we covered a lot of stuff here. Like I said, it'd be a wrestling jam-packed episode. We talk a little SummerSlam, All In, little Women's Evolution,
in Japan.
Everything. R.I.P. Neidhart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. I got one question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What do you guys think of this? Is Ambrose what I said? They spoiled. Okay.
Right.
They said someone could be ringside. Ambrose is cleared. Does he ruin the match for Seth, or does he actually help Rollins?
Okay, well, all right. So the Ambrose.
I have an answer. I want to know what you guys.
I think he would help.
I don't give a shit about the Shield anymore. I'll just say that right now.
The Shield is. They're not even gonna. I don't know. Maybe
so.
They might not even try to.
With that, I'm gonna say Ambrose and Rollins now become a rivalry again, and they revisit that. But he's been backstage at the last 4 pay-per-views, so
yeah.
Exactly. Here's why I agree. Rollins doesn't need that title right now.
Right.
That title means more on Ziggler than it does on Rollins. And Rollins and Ambrose brought the best out of each other in that feud for the title a couple years back.
Does he show up right now and take Rollins' spot?
No. He shows up at the pay-per-view.
Even with Renee Young as the commentator right now? He could do a Samoa Joe and just be like, I'll sign it. Since he's not here, I'll sign it.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, I think Ambrose is highly missed in the WWE universe, so to speak.
I love Ambrose. Or, you know what? Maybe that's why Seth is late. Because he was going to pick up Ambrose.
Maybe,
he looks so different.
Maybe
though.
Ambrose fucking attacked him backstage.
True, that's true.
Let's,
but you remember they showed him when he was at the hockey. He was at Stanley Cup Finals or some shit.
Yeah,
and we were like, "Holy shit!"
Dude, he's
different.
been. Well, yeah, he looks different, and he's been at like the last 4 pay-per-views, and now Renee Young's the commentator. I mean,
so he's got to go. Yeah.
I mean, we'll let this
Probably
run
right.
for a quick sec, see if he comes out. But
yeah, he's traveling with her, of course.
He's definitely there. Like, he's ready, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. He's been cleared, I believe, right?
Yeah, from what I know, yeah.
Or he was just cleared, like, last month, I heard, or something, or, like, earlier this month. But, yeah, he's ready to rock.
So just recently? Okay.
Yeah, like, that's, I think SummerSlam is, like, supposed to be his first pay-per-view back, or, like, the night after. But I just can't see them not bringing him out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we will, we'll let this continue. I actually want to see what happens here. Quick thing on Drew McIntyre. We watched him in Evolve.
Oh, yeah. Evolve, yeah.
In a fucking high school or middle school over here, right down the street.
It was like a YMCA or some shit.
Yeah.
And he was there for Evolve.
And one of my boys was on that card, Mr. Chris Hero.
Chris Hero was there. Gargano was chilling. He came around. Moose came around. Remember? I was like,
Yeah.
dude. No. It was TJ.
TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins, yeah. I'm like, is that TJ? And then, like, Moose was around. That was a pretty decent card, too. It was a good show.
Yeah.
For a local show that was literally, Doyle was like 10 minutes away from us.
Yeah, we could have walked there, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, here's my question. Can they stop, like, just doing terrible things with Finn Balor and, like, do something cool with
Okay.
him?
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Well, I have an opinion on this,
Yeah,
and
me too.
you both know my opinion on, okay, his sexuality comes up, right? Both you know my opinion on all this. Yeah, I don't care. We could say it.
Whatever.
I can't support somebody going from the Demon to, let's say, Finn's Funhouse. That's
But
not.
I think that was given.
It's
to
not
him.
what
He
I
was
signed
trying
up
to
for,
make a
man.
ha-ha. Yeah, he was trying.
I
to make a
actually
ha-ha.
remember talking to you, Doyle, a few years ago when he had that crazy entrance at NXT before we went to Mania, I think, and we were talking about his entrance for like 10 minutes. It's like, how do you go from that, the Demon, to over for everyone,
Fins
or whatever it is?
Yeah, Fins for everyone.
Well, now he's the Demon King. He's not the Demon anymore, bro.
No, well, all right,
Hey, sorry.
But yeah,
I guess that's what Balor or Finn Balor means. It means Demon King in Gaelic.
Yeah, well, I know. Demon Finn means, I believe, demon.
Yeah, Balor or Balor is king in like Gaelic.
Yeah.
So
And
I think it's Demon King, but like, when's the next time they bring it? Like, how do you not have that at Mania? The Demon entrance at Mania in the dark, so good.
Dude, Demon entrance at Mania in the dark.
I agree.
Can we get a fucking Universal title rematch at some point?
Well, that too. Yeah, can we get a rematch? He never really lost the title.
We went to the Raw after Mania here in Orlando, and I mean, he's still popular. He's still the most over person.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can they milk this any longer?
I was there when he
There's so
debuted
many
NXT,
guys
basically,
not
in the house
doing
show.
anything with.
I was gonna say, can they milk this any, like, where are we going, Dolph? We got it.
It's 11:05.
Check your watch, Kurt. Like, let's get the show on the road. I don't want
to
to
give his
end.
face.
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't want to end this until this happens.
He's like, come on, give me.
Here's my other question.
Yeah.
I don't think Miz and Bryan will live up to the hype. What do you guys think?
I hope so. I mean, I was there from the beginning. Like,
here's
I
my
understand
thing.
what's going on. Oh, wow. Look at Ziggler.
Miz versus Ziggler in that, like, retirement match thing, I think was one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Miz and Maurice is also phenomenal. But Miz versus Bryan, I feel like too much has happened. Okay. Burn it down, bro.
Burn it down! Well, there he is.
Yeah.
Fashionably late. He literally just got off a plane.
I'm going to say we got 8 minutes left or whatever it is.
If he comes out in gear, I'm going to murder.
What? Yeah.
I'm so pissed off.
Yeah.
He had trouble rising, but he came in gear with his hair greased. Fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Over this fucking show.
This
Company sucks.
is why WWE sucks, because I mean, and he's got a new T-shirt. I mean, come on.
What's a white streak mean? Like if he's a heel?
Yeah, right. Do we even care at this point anymore?
I mean,
love Seth
this
Rollins,
match.
but why would they do this? Like,
Well,
just have him come out in skinny jeans and a band T-shirt. Like, fuck this all.
Yeah, let's get the Blackcraft T-shirt going.
I mean, this match was the pay-per-view headliner, and it was like.
But okay, I am
great.
very sensitive to the Iron Man stipulation. Sasha Bailey didn't live up to it. This shit didn't live up to it. I mean, you have to have a storyline behind it other than, we need a stipulation 30-minute Iron Man.
It wasn't even that great of a match.
It sucked. Remember, I don't know if we were drinking or not, but I remember I was like, yo, there's not another match left.
Here it is.
Whoop.
Here's Ambrose. This is riveting. This is riveting podcast content.
I was gonna say we're
yeah.
staying live here.
This is also a review of fucking live television of Raw. It works. Yeah, exactly.
Hey!
Did he come out? I'm behind. You thought nothing happened yet.
Wow, he's built. He's buff. We want Ambrose. Wow, he looks different. He looks like a smaller Triple H.
Nothing happened yet. You guys ruined it. Nothing happened on my screen yet.
Jim Walsh, shut up, man.
Oh, I thought you called it. You
They're
can't.
down there now.
You can't trick us like this. You can't trick us like this and say he's coming.
Dude, he's shredded.
That's what I'm saying. He looks like a smaller
Dude,
Triple
he's
H.
4 Jack Daniels deep. He's ready to go.
Dude, he looks like a small Triple H. He has the hair and everything, and he's got the beard.
He was starting to go bald. He's real bad.
Don't ruin it. We're ahead of Doyle, Jamal.
He'll see.
Don't ruin it.
He'll see. Sorry, New York
I don't
Post.
care.
I thought because you're like Ambrose is here. I thought you actually saw it. I actually thought you were ahead of us. I was like, okay.
No, I just knew it.
Ooh.
Hilarious.
The minute they said that clause thing on TV, I was like, this is a wrap.
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
It's not Ambrose.
All right, he came out like a couple weeks earlier. There you go. Oh no, excuse me, a week earlier.
So, live on this podcast, our first guest, Mr. Doyle, called it with Dean Ambrose coming out tonight. Oh, who's going to sign it?
Who's going to sign it? Oh, he is.
Don't spoil it.
He's gonna take it from
I
him.
knew this was gonna happen. Called it. Holla at your boy.
Yes, all credit to Doyle. He called it from the jump.
It was so obvious. I just watched.
Well, now you think of it, it makes sense because he's got what's his name in his corner. He's got McIntyre. He's got Ambrose to help him. Oh, small shield.
Yeah. Paquito shield.
Paquito. Well, he hasn't seen that yet, but yeah.
No, sorry.
Paquito.
That's all good. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
All right. Well, maybe maybe we'll have to do another podcast after SummerSlam and see what happens.
Recap?
Yeah, we'll do a recap. Maybe we'll get you on here more often. But
and stay tuned for another Miz and Miz right after.
Jesus. But all right, so yeah, that'll do it for this episode of the podcast. Doyle, I'd like to thank you coming on, man.
Thank you, Doyle. It was a pleasure.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. It's been a blast. Sorry we got a little off the rails and kind of just wandered, but hey.
It's all good.
Well, hey,
all
like
in
I
all.
said, yeah.
It's all
But
good.
yeah, I will say I will give you I'll hit you up in a couple minutes after this. But again, thanks for coming on and sharing your wrestling knowledge, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, it's nothing. I appreciate you guys having me. Well, good talking to you, Mike. Always a pleasure.
All right.
Yes, awesome.
I will.
Appreciate it.
I'll let you up in a couple minutes.
All right, fellas, be good.
All
Have
right.
a good one.
Peace out, though.
Bye.
All right. So this is going to be a long podcast. We wanted to wait till the reveal of the Raw episode. Sorry if there was a little silence there, but we were just watching the TV
Yes,
intently.
sorry, yeah, TV was on.
But yeah, having said that, I'd say all in all,
I don't know.
today was a good day.
Yes, it was.
Pretty good podcast. Once again, thanks to
Yes.
good buddy Doyle
It was awesome
for coming on
having him.
here. Yeah, and
He answered some good questions, and by both of us. Yeah, he shed light on his opinion of wrestling. And,
yeah, he knows the stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe next week we'll have another guest on. One of your buddies.
We'll see if my friend Ryan Dalton can get on.
Yeah, so if all you guys out there, I know, spread the wealth, share this podcast. We're trying to keep it going. We've been going every single week now for a few months.
Yes.
So this one should get some views, and thank you guys again.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for support.
All right, peace.
Peace.